back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Anthony, and I'm here to help you unlock your full potential and take your life to the next level. Whether you're chasing your dreams or looking for that daily dose of motivation, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into something that separates the great from the average: vision, the ability to see beyond your current reality and take action towards the future you want, the ability to see around corners, right? My salute today, my salute today goes to an organization that I'm very fond of, love to life. You know, always want to see the best for them. And you guessed it, none other than Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens. We are the AFC North champions, and we are about to undertake a battle towards our next Lombardi Trophy, starting with our bitter rivals, Pittsburgh Steelers. So, good luck, Ravens. And if Lamar Jackson doesn't get the MVP, something's wrong with the voting system. A, a little story that I have about vision was there was a time nearing the end of my career where my ship had moved from Japan back to San Diego, and we were essentially awaiting a midlife yard yard period. So in between that time when we didn't really have anything on the schedule, they essentially kept our schedule full, and we had a bunch of sporadic underways, underway for this, underway for that. Whenever we come back, they would put another underway on the schedule, and we had these sporadic underways. Um, and as the senior SH on senior RS on board, our retail service specialist, my job in the Navy. So as a senior RS on board, I was the SME. So if something went wrong, I had to explain it. I had to figure it out, and I had to fix it. During these underways, I had to remember that number one, I didn't want a lot of inventory because we didn't know when everything was going to stop and we were going to shut everything down. Additionally, being in San Diego now, when we did come home and shut everything down, nobody stayed on the shipping port. So import sales were abysmal. So we had to get all of our sales underway. I had to I had to manage our inventory in a manner in which we wouldn't run low, our inventory wouldn't expire, um, and we could still meet our KPIs while not knowing what was to come or when everything was going to shut down. So basically, I had to take the numbers at that time and I had to reverse engineer them. I had to kind of, especially every underway, I had to see the end, and I had to create my steps backwards to ensure that I got my KPIs. Um, we were able to maintain our levels. We sold daily what we needed to sell, but when we came home empty. Came home, our storerooms were empty. That way, whenever it was time to shut down, we shut down. Let's talk about the power of vision. Vision, think about vision as your roadmap. Without it, you don't have, without vision, you don't have a path. There is no path. Um, but with it, you're able to create a clear path. Yeah, with vision still comes obstacles. There's still little obstacles and roadblocks in the way. You still got to get around certain things. But at least you have a path forward. That clarity also helps you create momentum because the clearer your vision is, the easier it is to make the right decision. Vision also allows you to create longer term thinking versus only thinking about what's next. When you create that vision, you create those steps, you can see the end. So it helps you to push forward and get around obstacles. And lastly, it helps you to attract the right people and the right resources. A strong vision will help inspire and pull the right support system towards you. So here's an example of vision. Steve Jobs envisioned a world where personal computing was for everybody and not just scientists in a lab somewhere. And the vision, it led to Apple's revolutionary technology. Vision, you had in the 80s and 90s, you had the little box computer. And then in the early 2000s, we got the iPod. Um, and now we went from that to, a slew of iPhones. So how can you strengthen your vision? Well, number one, what does success look like to you? How do you see it before it happens? You visualize it daily. Every day you visualize what success looks like to you. Once you see success, you're gonna do what's called reverse engineering. You're gonna reverse engineer it, and you're gonna create those steps. And you're gonna bring it back where you are, and now you have not only do you have your vision, but you have a clearer vision. Write things down. If it only lives in your mind, it's just a thought. Once you write it down, it makes it tangible. You can see it, you can start to plan towards it, and you're much more likely to achieve it. Break it down into steps. If you have a big vision, it can feel overwhelming, but success comes from small intentional acts. Surround yourself with visionaries. Your environment influences how big or small you think. People around you, if you're around five millionaires, you're likely to be the sixth. If you're around five college graduates, you're likely to be the sixth. If you're around four homeowners, you're likely to be the fifth. Adapt, but stay true. Vision can evolve, but your core mission should always remain clear. Oprah Winfrey's vision to uplift and inspire, it didn't stop with television. Since television, she's done a lot of philanthropy. She's done, built schools in other countries. She's had a lot of leadership roles. Take a moment today to reflect on your vision. Ask yourself, am I truly clear on where I'm headed? If I could achieve anything, what would that look like? And lastly, what is one step I can take today to move closer to my vision? Drop your reflections in the comments. I want to hear what your vision is for your future. Your vision is the promise of what you shall one day become. Believe in it, chase it, and never let it go. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. Remember, success isn't just a destination, it's a journey, and we embark on it together. Keep pushing forward, stay focused, and always believe in your vision. Until next time, keep empowering your journey to success, one step at a time. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.